Hey, peeps. How you doing? Okay. I'm just gonna continue the Auspice story, and then I'll do the Domain Restoration story. Wait. Why the moment I started streaming, I got a message. Hold on. It's nothing. Okay. How kind of you to pay us a visit, Juliana. Now I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned with another missive addressed to you. Speak for yourself. Okay. Oh dear. Sagging a little bit. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging Aramitama of my comrade Biako. The time has come for you to return to Raysen Temple. I presume the auspices of Hell's Lid have need of you once more? If so, give my regards to them and dear Sorovan. Very well. Like flying close to the ground and just barely not crash into something. I don't know why. That's just so, it looks cool, even though there is literally no danger. Head for the temple, just taking in the wonderful smoky air. Oh, Biako is there. That's Biako over there. Well, return then. Good. Genbu is looking for you. Okay. Wait, Kikian dashing? I don't think you were here before. Mundu for a guardian stuck on a mountaintop to lose his touch, am I right? So every now and then I'd come down to visit Biako and goad him into a sparring match. I tell you, they're not called the four words for nothing. Even when I gave it my best shot, he won. Easily. You know what makes it worse? I know he was going easy on me. Oh dear. Well met, Joriana, well met. But wait, where is the little urchin girl of whom I have grown so fond? It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your wing pearl? Hello? Joriana, is that you? Huh? Right now? Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things, these wing pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Juliana? Gendu? Ah, good of you to join us, little urchin girl. You know, there is such a thing as running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistance with his training, Soroban's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Ere long we may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Soroban anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid, and I'm hearing footsteps. Probably, like, over there, something. Trust me when I say he will not want you to see him in his current state. Working up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. I called you here not to discuss our Kojin friend. Although maybe those footsteps were Tataro's. The wards have grown weaker, presaging Koryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the four wards must marshal their strength. And so, Joriana, I must entreat you to quell the raging Aramitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight, is it? That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's her opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. A phoenix? Some kind? Not the phoenix, surely. Yeah. It has been too long, elder brother. Several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let us not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four wards must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior would unburden my tortured soul. Just so, hers is a power far surpassing that of mortal men. She is heir to the legacy of Tenzin. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue, of kindness? You sully his memory. Hold on. Yeah. And you dare think of yourself his equal? His better? Then I will put you to the proof. And when you fall, it will be a fate most deserved. Stand back if you would not have it be so, or join me in misery. I can say mystery, my bad. Well, we have a non-believer. Compared to Byako, she seems much more angry. She was probably very fond of Tenzin. The Aramitama feeds upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love lost. It is not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart. Very well. Forgive her, my friend. She knows not what she says. Careful, Joriana. I don't think she's going to go quietly. You crave battle then, even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger, without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage and... No, you are not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero. He has long since passed from this world. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Koryu's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. He sends its memory so sacred that he would doom this land out of spite. Thank you, Byako, for backing me up. Oh, Byako, do you not see? Before I call you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was ever meant to be, for I can brook no replacement at my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you. You've forgotten his final moments, how he fought and died to defeat Koryu, how he sacrificed himself before our very eyes. How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye, a blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you, nor will I forget every day we spent together on the roads. But to exalt the past over the present, to live life in mourning and never move on, is to dishonor his memory. How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You have opened our home to this pretender. I see her plainly. How she has wormed her way into your heart, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking herself in his scent, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds. Cloaking herself in his scent? What? Because of the echo? Listen to yourself, my sister. Yaramitama has driven you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only to Tezen will I trust my soul. Only his love will I accept. I have nothing to fear from him. He said, oh, Tenzin, very well, but I will brook no delay. I will await you in the depths, my place of mourning, and when it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Forgive her, Juliana. She is yet consumed by her failure to save Tenzin all those years ago. Her regret is a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, through it the Aramitama has found purchase in her soul. It feeds on her grief and despair. It's plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing. It reminds her of him. Yeah, the echo. There were moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Aramitama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. Can't you help me as well? You could just join me. No? Maybe not? Okay. Be warned. She commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. Oh dear. Thank you for the tip. Health gear now accessible. Health gear. Where? Gear. Get it. Anyway. Let's see. Less than 5 minutes, let's go. Wow, that's not bad. But just in case it actually takes a long time, let's go here. Or maybe we can talk to Tataru and Genbu first. Oh wait, but I think this next cutscene in the Precious Reclamation quest, yeah, it said it would take a long time, right? And that I should clear away any duty finders and stuff. Be careful, Joriana. I don't think she's going to go quietly. Forgive her, my friend. She knows not what she says. Okay, yeah, they are saying the same thing. Well, in that case, I have literally nothing else to do. Let's go check anyway. I want to go there. Even if it's just as an excuse to spend gil. Yeah, it's right there. Assisting the Doman refugees with their final preparations will take several minutes. They wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Right. Okay. In that case, let's not do that. Don't worry, Arya. We will meet again in the level 80 Red Mage quest. Count on it. Hopefully. Because, I mean, Sharon went on his expedition and such. So, I want some closure on that part. And that level 80 quest is the one thing that will give any closure. Hosan should be working outside the house. The sooner you tell him, the better. They've no shortage of preparation to see to. Okay, the children are still hiding. Oh man, but after this side quest, I don't think the children will be here anymore to hide. They will probably be in the Enclave. I'll still be able to see them there, fortunately. Ah, so the rumors were true. You possess a Zodiac weapon. Never in all my years have I had the privilege of working with something so precious. Fueled by countless souls and shaped by the strength of your own. To make a fine pair of astral and umbral nodules. However, I must warn you, this process will consume the Zodiac weapon completely, both body and soul. And you will have your crystals, but this will mark the end of your weapon, its legendary tale. Yeah, no. I worked way too hard for that. Oh, hey, nice. That was actually fairly quick. Let's see. Whoa. Pile the bird in the middle. Phoenix down. Hi Riot. It's Riot, right? Yep. How you doing? What's going on?
I could not bear to lose you again.
Okay, I'm glad that you're good. Oh, we have to face... Okay. Okay, we have to face where the arrow is pointing. In fighting Butterfly Sleep? Awesome. Which fight? Okay. So far, so good. Whoa.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise.
Oh, we have fever in the arena mode, okay. Oh,
Please, my love. If only you would listen.
oh, I recognize this music.
All I ever wanted was you and I to...
Okay, so far so good.
Hearken to my melody.
What's this? What's going on now? I don't know. Connect that one. What does that mean? Okay, gotcha.
All I ever wanted was you and I
Ooh, okay, that one was fun. This was a lot of fun. Da, 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 da. Both this fight and Byaku's fight were pretty cool. Although I loved that one section. You're just dodging, I know, but there is one section in Byaku's fight that's just so awesome because it reminded me so much of those older 3D platformers, the bosses in older 3D platforms that were so good. I thought the skills have fallen through my eyes. That's cool. And I thought that was just awesome. It reminded me of, I think it was a Sly Cooper boss. I'm not sure if that's if it was that. Maybe it's like for free. I don't know. It reminded me of it, but it's not exactly. How long have I been blinded by this dream? This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the cruel and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion which threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply loved without being driven to tears. I was born into this world long, long ago, blessed with crimson plumage that shone like blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend. Oh, I have it. I have it. A being said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. You were able to use Phoenix Sound, to be fair. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms, we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But Tenzin, dear Tenzin, would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and one by one he won over those who once cursed and condemned us. Be there Oni in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exercise. Without hesitation would he bid us rise to the challenge, and lead grateful men and women to spread word of our deeds. Word which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas by the king's order that we battled the mad Auspice Koryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we four had only lived some few centuries, and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Koryu's raging Aramitama, my brothers and I were powerless, but Tenzin, brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At the last, he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the firebird of legend, had I been possessed of the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss. And then, the cruelest irony of all, centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. Ah, that's why you were able to use Phoenix Down. The power for which I yearned so desperately that day is now mine. Not to save him, then perhaps. And perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy I shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. And Juliana, thank you. Yay. How did your battle with Suzaku go? Is she still being difficult? Is it true that in the West, Lalafels are hunted for sport? Uh, some fates say that they that some monsters eat Lalafels, but they're not hunted for sport. It was a strange tale related to me from a fellow Auspice who overheard foreign adventurers in Yangsha. Oh dear. Long did I question why I had been granted this power over life and death too late to save my beloved. Now I understand. To carry on Tencent's legacy. To save those for whom he gave his everything. Thank you for helping me to realize this, Joriana. Oh, I see you are still in one piece. I gather all went well. Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. Is it any different from before? How very perceptive you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accepting the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last indeed, but perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Now they're laughing. Oh, how forgetful of me. I have yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Oh dear. Soroban! Soroban! Wait, I know this joke! It's a firework! No, it's an airship! Oh, come on. Oh ho ho! No, genre savvy, for it is, in fact. Genre savvy urchins. Soroban! That's so dumb. Wow. I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me, I'm a giant tortoise! A tortoise! I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. An amused joke face. There's no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the word improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise coming. That seems to me like a very, very good reason for panic. Unless I will return to normal after a short while, like with the Tamate Bako of geomancy. Oh, well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Joriana quells Seiryu's Aramitama. Seiryu. Might? Might? What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He's right. I doubt we will be needed here for some time, and Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. Oh man, I just feel bad for Soroban. It's just that classic joke of a character being in constant distress, both physical and mental distress. Just absolutely horrible things are happening to him, and no one cares. Just a joke. I have been meaning to return home, even if only briefly. But given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you could go in my stead and tell the elder I am hale and healthy, I would be most grateful. Oh dear. I just smile. Like nothing bad is happening. Even though it very much is. I truly become host to a great kami? What if it does not wish to leave? Don't worry about Soroban. He'll be fine. Eventually. Probably. Oh dear. Why Biako? Why do you have to be all the way over there? Took me centuries to come to terms with Tenzin's passing. That Suzaku had not came as no surprise. Like us, Seiryu cares for him deeply, and I cannot help but worry that he too may struggle to accept your part in this. That's fine, I'm used to it by now. Oh, I received a player commendation, I just realized. Awesome. Ah, Juliana. Always well with our friends beneath Hell's Lid? What a Soroba? How goes his training? He failed to perform a ritual correctly and was transformed into a tortoise, you say. But you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some manner of Aeordian joke. How very amusing. Right, he was going to say like, but we're already turtles. Like, you know we're turtles. A pity we will not see him again for the foreseeable future. But I will trust it is for the best, as before. It should take as much time as required. He's a tortoise, after all. No, it still makes no sense to me. Oh dear. Oh, wrong button. Huh. I've seen this one before, I think. Oh yeah. Cute. Wait, what's the message for it? Wait, what is it? Here. You hum playfully. You have a playful tune for punching. Huh. I wonder what tune I'm humming. I'm in distress. Passing through or here for another reason? Regardless, I have tidings from our friends beneath Hell's Lid. Another missive delivered by one of the Auspices. A raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather agitated too. I fear matters may be coming to a head. Oh dear. Koryu's wars are on the verge of failure. Return to Raysen Temple at once, brave warrior. Worry not for the urchin. I have sent a messenger to her as well. The urchin. Straight to the point, was it? But let me keep you then. I have Silver Will stuck in my head now, and it's all my fault. I'm saying that as if it's something bad though. I love Silver Will. Silver Will is cool. Silver Will is life. Wait, I'm remembering another music, but I don't remember where it's from. No. How did it go? I'm remembering another theme, but I'm from another game, but I'm not remembering what it's from. Oh, Molten Mine. Yeah, Molten Mine from Sonic and the Black Knight. That's it. That's it. Molten Mine is awesome too. Good, good. Then let us proceed. You weren't exaggerating, were you? About Koryu's words? Well, that I were. Soroban and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I fear Koryu will not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time to prepare. But worrying over my mistake will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords and united will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wars and keep Koryu in his prison. It falls to you, Juliana. Call the Yaramitama of our comrade Seiryu. Will you do this for us, brave warrior? Yeah, of course. Where is he? I doubted not that you would agree, but I am nevertheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable among us, for in battle he commands a great host of Shiki. Shiki. You will see this yourself soon enough, but for now we must wait patiently. Nay, Genbu, you need wait no longer. The serpent. You are come sooner than expected, comrade. I trust our messenger informed you of the dire circumstances. Then you know what must be done. This warrior, Juliana, will face you in battle, as she did Suzaku and Byaku before you. Very well, but not here, for this is a temple, not a battlefield. He seems very present and sound of mind. For now, to the east of Hingashi is an island I have claimed as my own. There we may wreak havoc to our heart's content. It is far from this place, but a warrior such as you would not balk at a lengthy swim, I trust. Perhaps not, but it will needlessly tire her before the trial. I will use my command of the flowing waters to speed her way. If it means I am spared the burden of looking after her, then I am all for it. We shall gather at the Isle of Beko first, and from there begin our journey. Well. Urchin, while I am away, I'll leave you in charge. Yes, sir, Tiny Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while they work their magics or whatever it is they're doing. She has finally accepted her calling as an urchin. Don't you worry, this urchin has everything under control. Okay, that's fun. Although, if I were to call her an urchin, she would probably have an issue with that. Okay. It was taking a while there to load. Okay, this way. No. It seems a secluded enough place for us to speak. Excellent. Juliana, was it? I see why Genbu favors you. You are not unlike him. That much is plain. Tenzin too was possessed of a quiet confidence. A well-deserved one at that. He didn't seem like the quiet type from the other retellings. Oh, if you called Totoro an urchin, you would be eating instant ramen for years. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Okay, no, that does actually sound really bad. I wouldn't want to eat only instant ramen for years. Yeah, no, that sounds horrible, actually. Good point. Like, I like ramen. I love it. I love it, I really do. But there are a lot of other things that I prefer a lot more of. She would restrict your fun so bad. I'm used to going like 1 or 2 days without eating, it's fine. Actually, no, it's not. Tenzin too was possessed of a quiet confidence, a well-deserved one at that. When he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent. As well you should know, having been bested by him in single combat. Which was why you chose to join us, was it not? Aye. I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward trained tirelessly to hone my skills, that I might claim victory in a rematch. only to be forever denied a chance when Koryu struck him down. By the time I had become a full-fledged Auspice worthy of the Four Lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Yeah, but Joriana... Also... I mean... If you remember her childhood, being constantly kept really hungry and dehydrated, she's kinda used to not have funds. But I mean, Julian will just get money somewhere else. She just gets her own money from adventuring, right? So it's not tied to the Scion's funds. By the time I had become a full-fledged Auspice worthy of the Four Lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Oh, but there is one thing. I've always said this. Joriana has that Uldan blood in her. Just like, you know, Tataru. Whenever money is saved, Tataru and Joriana just do a fist bump. Basically. Seiryu. But the whispers within told me of another. They promised me redemption, vengeance, by destroying the fiend that robbed us all of Tenzin long ago. Basically, if Tataru didn't exist, Joriana would be the one to handle the Scion's funds. Pretty much. Whispers. Brother, no, you mustn't. The strength to lay Koryu low can be yours. If you but give voice to me. If you but let me lead the way. And so I have, brother. I have embraced the Aramitama. Folly. All know not to trust its honeyed words and false promises. And yet you would surrender to it, body and soul, perchance forevermore?
Hello there.
General Foxfire. For some reason, Riot didn't redeem that. He forgot. Turn back, brother, I beg of you. Before it is too late and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell like Koryu. Think you I know not what is at stake? If I must become a demon to slay another, then I do so gladly. My vow demands it. Only by embracing the Aramitama will we ever rid ourselves of Koryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior. Why would I say nothing? You will quell your Aramitama one way or another. By punching you. Really hard. No, I saved my points for a boozing streamer, a boozing streamer. Boom. I see you two are committed to your course. Hardly surprising given that you fought Byako and Suzaku. Anyway, hi Kate, how you doing? And we shall forego further debate, and let the battle determine who is right and who is dead. This is indeed a troubling development. In embracing the Aramitama, the Shiki he commands may pose a far greater threat. Very weird night. Had intended to review 13 hours of stuff tonight, but only did 2. I mean, 13 hours, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot to review. Head just foggy. Still, that's a lot. Nevertheless, our purpose is unchanged. We must show him the error of his ways, Joriana, and save him from his primal rage. The Wreath of Snakes. Okay, let's see. Less than 5 minutes. Again, awesome. Whenever you are ready, I will deliver you and your fellow adventurers to Seiryu's lair. You did remember to gather your fellow adventurers, did you not? IQ. IQ. IQ into things. Not IQ, the intelligence thing that doesn't actually correlate with intelligence. Oh man, I want to see inside the turtle. Hi. How you doing? Are you doing okay? Hi, turtle. Okay, so yeah, in lore, I'm doing this with other adventures, which is nice. Okay, I can swim here. How's the timer look like? Oh, I've already done the map. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, hi Zoomer, how you doing? We're just chilling. Oh man. Heaven on High is a pretty cool dungeon. I've gone up to 451. And I could have gone further, but I left without realizing that would have that it gave me a fail, even though I left. I just left the duty because I remembered to do something, and then it counted as a fail. So yeah, I had to start from the beginning. That sucks. Oh well. Hmm? Something's happening over there. Oh, it's a fate. Well, who cares? Let's see.
Prove me wrong. Make me submit or die by your insolence! Ah!
Oh. Cool.
If I must forsake myself to keep mine oath, then so be it.
Fifth element?
Beg not for mercy.
Okay, okay. What's that? Okay, gotcha. I should have guessed actually. That was easy to guess, but I didn't. when I'm shaking.
Tremble before true power.
Welcome to die. Whoa! I'm not sure what I did wrong there though. Crap, I'm doing so badly.
Impudent mortals.
Better? I'm ready for a time active time maneuver.
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh!
Stubborn fools.
Oh, this music! Hey! I've heard this music many times over the course of like I don't know how many years. Oh my god, it's come full circle. The first mount I got from a Mughal Tombstone event like 3 or 4 years ago. It had this music. It was the Howl Kamui. Okay. Okay, to this side. Okay, now this side. Okay, stay inside. Just leave me roll. I love this game.
I will not lose. I cannot. Flesh us my flesh. Show them their folly.
Oh crap! I didn't. Oh well. So close. It's fine. It's fine. They got it. They got this. Yes. Okay. After I did badly, I did actually. After I said that I was doing badly, I started doing well, and it was suddenly a lot more fun. Oh man, I haven't heard that theme in a while. Theme is so good. Only once before have I bowed my head low. Snowball and Kit? What? Can I go in here? I can! Cool. That music is just so good. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, the Howled Kamui. This was the first Moogle Tombstone mount I ever got. So of course I remember it. Watching for sleep selected. Oh, cute. This slaps. I love it. That was like, what, 4 or 3 years ago or something? I think Shadowbringers was still... I think Shadowbringers was still the newest expansion. Wait, no. No, not at all. I think it was either... Shadowbringers... I think it was just before Endwalker came out. Or from... Or it was in between patch 6.0 and 6.1. Yeah, I think it was... It was either for Endwalker or... Hold on. I'm gonna look it up now. Wrong button. I'm gonna look it up. The Moogle Tombstone for 6.1. Let me see. I'm not finding it. No, it's not it. Wait, I think this is it. This is the one, I think. October 19th, 2021. No. Okay, no. For the 6.1 was the Auspicious Kamui. Yeah, no, that was the second Kamui I got, so... Yeah, okay. No. Hunt for Allegory? No. Phantasmagoria, no. Yeah, no, so it wasn't that one. It was the one just before Endwalker came out, I think. So yeah, almost 4 years ago. I love the widow thing. Flesh of my flesh, show them their folly. Where every bit tends in successor. Warrior. For you are but the second child of men to have bested me in battle. Once I was never have never thought it possible, when I was no more than a mere serpent blessed with the good fortune to be born on an island where the people held us in the highest. To them I was a kami, and I was foolish enough to share in their belief. But when I had lived some few centuries and first began to manifest true powers, my worshippers came to view me in a different light. When they were visited by calamity, they mistook me as the cause, and so, in place of traditional offerings, they brought me the flesh of their flesh. Though I had no hand in it, their fortunes improved. To them, the answer was clear. Only greater sacrifice would satisfy their guardian serpent. Little did they know I had spared the maiden and spirited her away to another land, in secret, as I would the others that would follow. Nevertheless, the belief lingered, and soon the guardian serpent came to be regarded as a malevolent demon, and my worshippers became my decriers. They tempted sellswords with Kovan to come and slay me, the poor fools. So began my days as a hunted kami. I dispatched them every time, though I took little joy in it. And then, one day, a man unlike all the others appeared before me, a samurai in the company of beasts. Tenzin and I fought. He won. The fallen kami had at last been bested by a fortune-seeking hunter. I cannot help but chuckle as I close my eyes and await the inevitable blow. Join me. Let us begin anew. In this, he extended his hand to me. All that I was, all that I had ever been, was no more. I had nothing. Yet not only did he see fit to spare me, but offer me a new home. But even the fallen kami has his pride. I could not readily accept such kindness, even if I yearned for it. Seeing this, Tenzin laughed. Then earn it by growing stronger and in turn using that strength to help others, as you have been helped. Become more than you are, and more than me. Thus did I vow to devote myself to becoming an auspice worthy of man's worship and admiration. To become a magnificent dragon that would safeguard his chosen. Strange. My recollection now is not as it was before. Details once indistinct are now vivid and clear. Perhaps the Aramitama clouded my judgment. Thank you, Joriana. Had it not helped me to remember my vow, I might have lost the chance to honor Tenzin's memory forever. Wait, where is Genbu? Has he returned to the temple without us? Disposed ill. Oh dear. So it was a... Can I... Yes? Okay. So let me see, just real quick. Hindashi? Some random island near Hingashi, right? Also, there's still this section here that we don't go to in Stormblood. Maybe in some other expansion? I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it until now, but yeah, there's still this whole entire region that we don't go to. It's still cool stuff. Okay. There's also all this, the knowing sea. I think that's what it says there. If I remember correctly. I think it says the burn. I remember once I was just... yeah, that's Naxia, I think. Doma, of course. Yeah, I was going all around, just trying to decipher what this says, even though the it's so low resolution. Although I think it was higher resolution before. I was able to sort of read it, but now I can't. But honestly, fair enough, because I did lower the textures here. I did go here and lower the textures. Somewhere. Yeah, texture resolution I put normal. It used to be at high, but... I used to have it at high, but I lowered it to normal. Oh, wait. Makes sense. Yeah. Now go to sleep, kit. Because at this time, you were supposed to wake up. You were supposed to wake up at around this hour. Go to sleep. Oh hey, one mounted 4 wards. Do I have space? I do. A little bit. Why is this here? Get out. Although I'm not your dad, so... You know. Can do whatever you want. Whatever you need. What was that song? Whatever you want. Whatever you need. I don't remember. If Genbu left without us, it can only mean that Koryu's return is imminent. Come, we must rejoin the others at Racing Temple. Wait. I think it might be faster to just go back to Kugane. I really don't understand. This happens in Limsa Lominsa too. Limsa Lominsa and Kugane. Sometimes they put you just a little too far from the Aetheryte. So you can't click it immediately. You have to walk a little forward to click on it. And use it. And I don't like that. Because because Ishgard, Gridania, and Ul'dah all work normally. The moment you teleport there, you can just click the Aetheryte immediately to teleport wherever you need. Wherever you need to go. But in Limsa Lominsa and Kugane, just to make sure you have to walk a little bit up forwards. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. It's a pet peeve. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's just... It ticks me off a bit. How long has it been since we four came together as one? Too long indeed. Bum, bum, bum. You are as ever a welcome sight, Joriana. And you, Seiryu. Forgive me, Genbu. I have been a great fool. As have we all many times before, and doubtless will be again. Nevertheless, forgive me. The wars are at their limit. You've got to come right away. It is well that Seiryu has returned to the fold. For now we four wards may bring our united powers to bear against our foe. Your part in this is finished, my friends. Now you must go. Should we fail in this final endeavor, then the temple, nay, the whole of the Ruby Sea may be consumed by Koryu's wrathful fires. Don't be stupid, we came to see this through to the end, and we'll do just that. That's a Scion way, right, Joriana? Well, yeah, of course. You've been teasing this Koryu this whole time. There's no way I'm not gonna fight it now. If that is your will, so be it. Join the stand, stand as witness to our deeds this day, which will determine the fate of all that we hold dear. Let's see. Let's do it to it. Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. It works, I can feel it. The words are meant to strengthen. But... yeah. Oh dear. That's... oh. I have you as a mount. From a realm reborn. Realm reborn. No, no, no! Even now, after everything we have endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? Hi Kieran, how you doing? Oh, come on, you don't mean that. I'm sorry, I stopped taking this seriously when... super seriously when I realized that just Kieran that I already have as a mount from a realm reborn. Oh. Oh crap. Genbu? Genbu! Oh dear. Soroban, now's your time to shine. It will be impossible for us three alone to bind him. We can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place. Cannot, we will not. That's a really big deal. Fool! A hero you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. You! I killed you once before, Samurai. I will kill you again. Should I go as a samurai for this? Maybe not. I have a flame above me. Tenzin? Oh. Hi there. I can barely see your face, it's dark. Brother, sister, now is our chance to restore the words. How? Even in his weakened state, without Genbu, we do not stand a chance. Soroban? Yeah? Soroban, come away from there before you get hurt. If I not act, then our lives are forfeit anyway. Higher than everyone else in the Ruby Sea. What is he doing? This is a ritual he performed incorrectly before, when he summoned the great tortoise Kami into his body. I see it now. He offers himself to Genbu. I can feel his presence returning. But if Soroban does this, then his own soul will be... I would rather you not say it aloud. Otherwise I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I accept them. Farewell, my friends, and please look after Tamamizu. Soroban! It's probably going to come back as a joke. I hope not, but That's just kinda expected. Unfortunately, it is. But I hope not. Worry not, Soroban. We will not let it be for nothing. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now, but not this day. Begone! We shall not burn. Kirin. Is he sealed away again? I thought we would make him good again. Something. That's nice. It's cool that Tenzin came back as a Force ghost for a bit. Look at that. I was expecting to fight Koryu. I really was. But that's fine too. It was a cool conclusion. It over? We're not going to die? Servant saved us all. At a terrible cost. Huh. Oh, my beloved Tenzin. Yeah, he was right there. What a fool I was to think I could have betted that demon with the Yaramitama. That you were. That you were. Koryu shall not frighten us for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory. Nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Joriana. But Soroban! Tragic though his sacrifice was, it was not in vain. Let's not mourn his death, but honor his memory. Yep, I knew it. Death? Memory? What in the world are you on about? Soroban yet lives. Let me guess, in our hearts or some such. Honestly, if you're going to try and comfort us, you could at least do better than offer trite cliches. Huh, I am simply making a statement of fact, but I see words alone will not serve to communicate my point. He offered his body to Genbu. Huh, but I should be... Huh? Oh, he thought he was going to that too. I do not understand. The ritual that Kojin performed, when one summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity into one's own body, it is understood, nay, expected, that the summoner's soul is extinguished in the process. That is true. Oh, Genbu is also talking through Soroba. Oh no, even more. Even... oh no. Even more distress for Soroban, the poor guy. When the summoned entity's soul is of surpassing strength relative to one's own, Soroban's, however, has grown remarkably robust, owing to his intense training, and his prolonged exposure to the magics of the Tamate Bako of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mine in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so, when the enchantment fades ere long, mine will depart and fade as before. And just when we were getting used to having you around again, Koryu's aim was true, as you saw. In my final moment I was filled with regrets. But no longer. With my remaining time I will attend to my affairs, and train dear Soroban to succeed me as the next Genbu. Congrats, I guess? Wait, me, the next Genbu? The four lords are ever needed. I have both the strength of will and character to succeed our elder brother. Would you all not agree? I think he more than proved himself when he stood his ground against Koryu. Still, it should be an unanimous decision. Byakko? As you say, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. I should be glad to welcome him to our fellowship. If that is how you all feel, then I am certainly in no position to refuse. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. Even ailment will take a malm, I swear. I'm the only one comforting Soroban, at least. At least Soroban gets some comfort. I will not wish that on anyone, though. Don't think I have forgotten our bargain, little urchin. Great feats demand consummate rewards, and we are auspices of our world. It's about time! Did you hear that, Julian? It's treasure time! While we see to the preparations, perhaps we could spare a moment for my dearest comrades. With our troubles at an end, we may be parting ways soon. And so this might be the last opportunity you have to speak with them for quite some time. 1 second, sorry. Treasure time, trollololo, trollololo. Sorry. Man, that's old, that's really old. I've waited this long for your treasure, have you not? And surely it will not pain you to wait a moment longer. The treasure is going to be the portrait. The friends that you made along the way. Oh, Tatar, you're about to get so disappointed. With Koryu imprisoned once more, my comrade and I are free to watch over these lands as before, as is our duty. And when the words falter once more, we shall again gather our strength and beat back our mad brother's assault, together with noble Soroban, a worthy successor to the fallen Genbu. Genbu. Gubyu. It's a Gubyu. For now, however, we may enjoy a welcome respite. A peace we owe as much to you as anyone else, I should think. I see many battles ahead of you, for, like Tenzin, you are not one to rest on your laurels. As much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. Ah, but I ramble. Do not deny it. When one has lived as long as I, it is all too easy to lose track of time. Go, go. Should ever you crave the company of weak curious beasts, you will find us here. Why do I say sorry? When I know I don't actually mean it. At first I thought he was a figment of my imagination, but he was real enough. How or why I know not, but a possibility springs to mind. When Tenzin was mortally wounded by Koryu, he used the last of his strength to seal him within the sacred crystal. The original words were born of his flesh, his very essence. An act of desperation I once believed, but now I wonder. Was it in preparation for this very day? But even if it had been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as a final defense, his strength alone would have never sufficed. Nay, he needed another warrior possessed of tremendous potential like himself, one blessed with a singular power to whom he could bequeath his own. He knew another would come, you see. Another hero, the likes of which the world so rarely sees. Thousands and thousands of years ago, he foresaw your coming. Bah, clever bastard, putting me to shame with his strength and wisdom both. And still he denied me my rematch. But at least I still have you, Juliana. Live long, for I am not finished with you yet. We will fight again, and I will. Without turning to the Aramitama, you may be assured. That's what the extreme version of the fight is for. Were it not for Soroban, We will guide him in his journey and help him to reach his true potential, as Tenzin once guided us. I had once given up on ever seeing him again. And then he was there, shining paragon of strength and virtue. A memory made manifest. If he had been more than that, I would have told him. This body I once cursed I have come to cherish. This I owe to him and his love. Somehow I doubt there is a need. Because he already knew. I wonder. For all his virtues, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. Well, he did have protagonist energy, so of course he was oblivious. But though he taught me to love and accept myself, it was you who helped me to remember, who helped me to smile again. For that, Joriana, you will always hold a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. That's nice. I need to hydrate real quick. Hold on. Okay. Good. I spilled some water. No. Crap. Nah. Oh well. Come and claim your reward, honored friend. Oh, never mind. I'm hearing some stuff. Oh, but this. Oh, wait, there's gold. It's beautiful. So beautiful. More than enough to make up for 1,000 of Alpino's reckless purchases. A fitting reward for saviors of the Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke, but you really fall through. Getting this home is going to be no easy task. No, but if transportation is a concern, we would be happy to deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Really? Just like that? In that case, the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane? If it's no trouble, that is. None whatsoever. Every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. Wow. So it's actual, for real? What about the Koban though? Isn't the Koban not used anymore? I thought that was just old currency. Oh wait, no, it's still using Kugane. Since Kugane is a port that... Yeah, okay, no. Yeah. Hingashi, I think, still uses Kobans. It doesn't use Gil. Doesn't use Gil at all. But Kugane does accept Gil. Like, it's the only place in Hingashi that accepts Gil. I think that's... Okay. Yeah, gotcha. I got it. And with that, I take my leave. So, Soroban, will you really stay here and not return to Tamamizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Kenbu. For the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It will be a long, hard road, believe you me. I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him. All 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver Bunchin the news. 500 years, Bunchin will never see you again. Wait, 500 years? As in, you'll be here for another 5 centuries? I thought you said enchantment was fade ere long. These things are relative. And what's with that tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be the beneficiary of my sage tutelage, foolish turtle. You're a turtle too! An old, tiny, crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head. Yeah. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. That's true, but also I feel so bad for Soroban. I feel really, really bad for Soroban. He does not deserve this. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. He should at least go to Tamamizu once in a while to tell everyone what's going on and say hello to his friends before they die of old age. Thank you for everything, Joriana. Tataru. Safe travels. Oh, it didn't say urchin. Yeah, 300,000 is whatever. I sense you have reasons other than the usual for this particular visit. Might have something to do with Soroban? I beg your pardon? Soroban is to become the next Genbu. I will not feign understanding. However, this extraordinary state of affairs came about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I yet find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Soroban's had an incredible string of bad luck, succumbing to the Ramitama, becoming a giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused and instead agreed to take on this responsibility. So we may as well support him, don't you think? He was kinda coerced into it. He was he was more coerced into it than actually agreed. And even then, he did not have a full understanding of it. Indeed, though it pains me to imagine Tamamizu without our Soroban, it fills me with pride to know that the Kojin of the Blue has been granted this great honor. We shall pray for him, that he may rise to the occasion and serve as the benevolent guardian to all who call the Ruby Sea home. Thank you for helping him to find his true calling, my friends. Oh no, the pleasure was all ours, and the Prophet. I am not sure I take your meaning, but I appreciate the sentiment. But if I might ask a final favor, would you be so kind as to look in on him from time to time? Just to see that he is getting on alright. Of course. It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals, after all. Even if Soroban had decided to remain at Racing Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay away. You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. Cute. Okay, and now he sells for 60 gil and 5,000 gil in a random store in Kugane. Alright then. Just adding to the things that I've gotten through side quests. Although there are also other things that I got not from side quests. Stuffed Happy Bunny. I don't remember where I got this, but I think it was from a quest. I also think this was from a quest. This was definitely from a quest. This wasn't. This was from the treasure map. This treasure map. A firmament. Treasure map. Treasure map. Firmament. 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 Loot box. I think it was from a quest. Green tea set. I got this the last stream, I think. Ultimate Kettle Nexus. Yeah. Firmament, of course. Quest. Something Hunter. Monster Hunter collab. Quest, I think. Wait, no. This was from the from Eureka. Quest, I think. Quest. I think. Okay. This I got from the Rowenda's representative in Ishgard. I got this from the achievement guy in Old Gridania. Warimar, this... Oh, I don't remember exactly where it was. Oh, wait, no. It was a side quest in Ishgard, a very depressing one. And then the Carnation was from a post-Moogle quest. Yeah, okay. Involving Raymond from Ola. Bye. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Now we go and do this side quest. That will apparently take a while. Apparently. I'm feeling the game lagging. Alright, let's see. Where will this lead? And I'm sure it will be very cute. And adorable. And I'm gonna love it. Oh, right, it's one of these. I have to give the correct answer. Now I know what these are. So kind of you to spare the time to help us with something so trivial. No doubt you have many other important matters to attend to. I actually don't. Well, aside of the main story and such, but who cares? Anyway, I wanted to ask your opinion on a gift I wish to give a dear friend of mine before leaving Isildur. Oh, I remember him. He used to be a butler in Hawk Manor, I think. I think that's the one. You remember Isildur, do you not? Alien's grandfather? Though older than me, the two of them were still going on grand adventures before they joined the Scions. How I envied his vigor. Yeah, Alien? Yeah, I remember. I still remember being very, very cautious in Post-Realm Reborn and being very, very afraid for Alien that she would die as well, like Wilred did. But nope. Though we have done little more than drink tea and speak of our children, I have cherished his company. I will miss him, truly. Alas, in recent days his body has begun to get the better of him. And so I was thinking of giving him something for his health. Do you have any suggestions? Eye drops, perhaps a tonic for his memory? No. Anything for his back should do. Yeah, his back. I think I remember that a little bit. I thought so too, but I'm glad to see you agree. I swear, not a day goes by without him complaining about his back. Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember him complaining about his back. It is a great comfort knowing that the Scions are well aware of their comrades' conditions. It shows how much you care for one another. Now then, I must procure the ingredients for my home remedy. My thanks to you. Right? All may depart in high spirits, satisfied with your suggestion. Let's go. I doubt it matters at all. But let's see. My friend, if you could spare a moment of your time. The Tow is home to many interests to which we owe a great deal. But there is one in particular to which we should definitely pay respect. Rowena's House of Splendors. The house has been an invaluable source of goods and services, in both professional and personal matters. I'm sure you too can say the same, absolutely, it's been great. And so I thought to bid farewell to the one representative with whom I have worked most closely. If you would look to the counter by the gate. Which one? There are three. I speak of the raven-haired beauty by the gate. Raven-haired beauty? Do you mean like the one on the left or the one in the middle? Which one? Also, who's that Mikote child? Is she the... Oh yeah, it's the Mikote girl that the other Mikote woman was trying to find. I every so often I found this Mikote woman just trying to find her daughter. And it's just a Mikote girl that's usually by the Aetherite. Sort of close to the Aetherite, not by the Aetherite. You get what I mean. You get what I mean, yeah. Yeah, you get it. Wait, did I read that? Of all Rwenda's girls, she has been very helpful. There is a problem, however. I cannot for the life of me remember her name. They all sound so similar. Perhaps it's my dominant ear. Yeah, they all have similar sounding names, I remember. But you know her name, surely. Please tell me that I might have a proper conversation with her before I return to my homeland. Oh dear. Not Geshu-sana, absolutely not. Papa, no. Ilyana. I thought she dealt in primal arms and whatnot. Oriana, I didn't know you collected tombstones. Lorena. Since when did you collect ritual tools? I think Lorena is the one that I've never been able to do anything with. Who are those two over there? I'm between these two. She has primal arms and whatnot. Yeah, she has miscellaneous things. Maybe, yeah. He did say it was someone that helped in a lot of stuff, right? So I guess... Oh, and I just realized, yeah, Papa, so you're really interested in the Zodiac Graves. Yeah, it's the second to last step and the step to end all steps, as I've come to call it. It is horrible. You need to fish. And that just says everything. It's horrible. Okay, I'll go with Eliana, I guess. Please. Eliana, that's it. I remembered as soon as you said it. I knew I was right to ask you. They say you're perhaps the house's most valued customer. Anyway, I had best go and speak with her before I forget again. Here, hold on. I need to hydrate again. The Ware? I guess that's how it's pronounced. The Ware departs in high spirits, grateful for your assistance. I guess I got it right. Yeah, the daughter that I'm speaking of, that was there before, she's usually over there. What you doing? Okay, so yeah, he was talking... Oh, yeah, Raven. Yeah, that's black hair. Right. Yeah, that's Eliana, I'm guessing. I never really paid attention, I just knew that they sound similar. Who are they? You're gonna talk with them. They look familiar though. Oh! Oh, I know who they are. I remember now. They showed up in the other side quest with the Doman children. It was just such a cute side quest. But they were just basically just mischievous criminals, but very petty criminals that you weren't supposed to take seriously or anything. They're fun. Juliana, have you seen a carbuncle roaming about? I have. Once I took a screenshot. Over the course of my time here in Revenant's Stowe, I've come to know many adventures, including an arcanist with a somewhat disobedient companion. It's not a Taro, is she? Is it? It seems every day her carbuncle wanders off on its own, you see, and today is no exception. For mercy, it will respond to its name, more earnestly when called by someone other than its owner, strangely enough. The problem is, I cannot seem to recall what it was, some sort of gemstone, I think. Hold on, let me... I have a screenshot of it, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Carbuncle? Okay, I just found a random carbuncle. Okay. Hmm. The carbuncle that I took a picture of was blue. But emerald, ruby, topaz, obsidian, none of these say blue to me. Blue would be diamond, you know? Or sapphire. Yeah, sapphire would be blue. None of these options are blue. So, I'm gonna look up how. What was the color of the Taurus carbuncle? Okay, funnily enough, the Taurus carbuncle was blue, so I guess that's confirmed that it really was the one. What was the name though? What was the name of the carbuncle? I don't remember. Hmm. I have no idea. I'm stumped on this one. I have no idea. What? I don't know what the name of the carbuncle is. Huh. Uh. I'll go with Ruby. I think I remember. Okay. Oh. Crap, I wish I saw that sooner. Ruby, how could I forget? She named it for the red jewel in its forehead. Oh, I could have just looked at the red jewel. Yeah, the blue carbuncle did have a red jewel. I could have gone from there. Yeah, Ruby, yeah, I got it right by pure luck. I completely dismissed the ruby, the red jewel on it. I could have gone from there. I'm dumb. But at least I got it. Thank you for your help, Juliana. I will join her in the search right away. I found him once, on top of a tent. Here. He gears departs in high spirits and begins calling out for Ruby at once. Sure enough, the errant carbuncle soon appears. I wonder if I type in the side chat Ruby, if he shows up. Probably not. That would be too much. Damn, they're still there. Right? What's up, my man? How fortunate I am that you are still here. My father told me how you helped him, and I was hoping you might do the same for me. I seek your wisdom concerning Slaveborn of the Adventurous Guild, who helped secure us a place here in Revenant's Soul. Thanks to him, we were able to work side by side with the frontier hands to build these walls and lay these cobblestones. We were given food and shelter, it is true, but more importantly, we were given purpose. We have, of course, already expressed our gratitude to him many times before. I myself presented Slaveborn with a dome and dagger, which I am told he treasures. But now that we must part ways, I feel as though we must make one final grand gesture. A more elaborate, expensive gift, perhaps, or... Well, what do you think? Something flashy and gaudy that's got bells on. This is very obviously the wrong answer. They worded it specifically to ring alarm bells in your head. Maybe just try to stay in touch, I guess. Really? We should be glad to maintain our relationship with Slaveborn and the Toll. But do you truly believe that in of itself is enough? Perhaps you have the right of it. Considering the lengths he has gone to ease our burdens, spending exorbitant sums on farewell gifts may only frustrate them. Besides, whatever we purchased would come from the Eorzean market. Better to wait until we have returned to our homeland, that we might send them something from Mordoma. Dried persimmons from my village, perhaps. Right. That worked out. How go your efforts, brothers and sisters? By all accounts, it could not have gone any better. And we owe it all to you, my friend. We are forever in your debt. Yay! Okay, worked out. I think that's all the questions. Ozan, you were going to meet with Slavborn one last time, were you not? We were hoping you would allow us to accompany you. If so, please let us know when you do. That said, perhaps we should speak with Slavborn sooner than later. I cannot think of any reason to delay. Juliana, I know I have imposed upon you enough, but might I ask you to accompany me as well? Sure. Yeah, I thought Dave's green elixir sounds horrible. I'm sure it tastes good, but that doesn't sound all that great. I'll go with this, I guess. How do you make Crimson Cider, I wonder? Crimson pepper, jaumo, ginger. I think I know where to get this. No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, loquat is easy. Crimson pepper. Okay. Oh, level 71. I was about to say, I don't remember this. Okay, Crimson Fire Sand. That's Shadowbringer stuff. 1001 farewells. Aw. We should pay our respects to Slavborn while we and the others have time to spare. Would you not agree? In that case, I ask that you go on ahead and wait for us with Slavborn. I will require a moment to gather the others, but I do not expect it will take long. Judging from the way I've seen the Domans running about, I gather they're busy with preparations for their long voyage. It is as you say, Master Flathborn. The day many of us thought would never come has arrived, and now we make ready to return to our homeland. Let me assure you, however, that we have no intention of abandoning our responsibilities. My people have either completed their labors, or ensured that others may easily do so in their stead. Earnest as ever. Ungrateful, truly, but you needn't have gone to such trouble. Revenant Stall. Gods, when I think back to what this place once was, how it's changed and what it's become. I can't imagine it without you out here. You made this place what it is, same as we did. None would dare say different. Tragedy drove you from your lands and delivered you to our shores. But from that tragedy came the new beginning, a hope that we shared with every soul that passed through our gates. And that, my friends, is more precious than any riches. I pray you carry it with you to Doma, and it grant you strength when you have need of it. We will, Master Slavborn. I swear to you, we will never forget this blessed place. You gave us the opportunity to work with the frontier hands to build Revenant Stall. All the skills and experience we gained we will put to good use in rebuilding the Enclave. And then, when we have finished, I pray you will come and visit. Oh, that would be great. We would be honored to receive you and any other man or woman, or child of Revenant Stall. Let this not be an ending, but another new beginning. The beginning of a lasting relationship between our two homes. That is my dream for the future of our peoples. As we build these walls, stone by stone, may we build it together. Well said. Well said. Damn it, if we keep on like this, I am liable to start bawling. So, let's move things along. I hope you won't mind another parting gift. The lost treasure of Revenant Stall, courtesy of your younglings. The foreman is expecting you. A most surprising but welcome gift. We shall endeavor not to drink it all at once. We will collect the bottles and return to our preparations at once. Thank you, Master Slapbone. And thank you, Joriana, for everything. Ah. Before you go, I've a favor to ask. Well, Flamen, actually. She wants you to bring Yozan and his friends to her, up in Rowena's cafe. The wine's for the adults, you see. She's got something else for the children. I doubt it'll take too long for you to find him. You have a knack for this sort of thing, after all. My thanks to you. No worries. Wherever he is, he will have an icon over his head. Yeah, you do that. Ah, I see that the children have stopped playing. I found Koharu and Shion. I don't think I ever found Roka. Impressive. Shion, by the way, was over here. If I remember correctly, he was over here. He was hidden here, I think. I don't remember if I ever found Roka. Maybe I have it, maybe I... Yeah, I did, I don't know. I feel like I have, but I'm not sure. We don't have to leave yet, do we? We still have time. Hey, Miss Joriana, what are you doing here? Haven't you looking for us, have you? No, it's okay. And Koharu, you will be the second Hildebrand Manderville. I believe in you. You got this. Oh, hey there, Miss Joriana. You're not here to say goodbye, are you? It's not fair. Why did they get to decide it's time to go back? I mean, I miss Doma too, but they should have asked us first. Huh? Miss Flamen wants us to come to the cafe. Whatever it is she thinks we did, we... Oh, it's not like that. Well, alright then. With me, guild members. Miss Flamen needs us. You too, Miss Joriana. Flamen? Flamen. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just gonna continue saying Flamen. That treasure chest is calling to me, but I can't interact with it. You came. I've been waiting for you all for so long. All members of the Doman Adventurers Guild reporting for duty. What's the adventure? Monster hunting? Garden gold? Oh my, nothing so dramatic. Rather, I wanted to give you all a reward. Reward? Really? Huh. A reward for your many deeds in service to Revenant's Soul. When the frontier hands needed a helping hand, you were there. When there was no one else to look after the younger children, you were there. And through it all, each and every one of you carried out your duties with a smile. That is why you are more than brave adventurers. You are heroes to the people of the Toll. Heroes deserving of a very special reward that just so happens to be right over there. Is it a treasure chest? Oh, it's a treasure chest, maybe. Okay, never mind. Treasure! Cute. Wow, look at these! What? Are they quotes? Is it quotes? Oh, berets. I know how to pronounce the word. Look, Miss Joriana, she got us matching hats. That's cute. We'll make them the official uniform of the Doman Adventurers Guild. I still remember where the beret, I think, or the beret, I don't know how to pronounce it. It was part of my Weaver glamour for a very long time when I started Weaver. They suit you, little ones. Wear them with pride. Oh wait, it was Hoary Boulder. Hey! How you doing? I love this you. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coultenay. I thought you were away on important silent business. Recently returned, and it is a good thing we are. We heard of your impending journey, and hope to see you before you left. We are both very happy that you may finally return to your homeland. I have great need of stalwart adventurers like you out there. But I don't want to say goodbye. Then don't. There's no need to. You're adventurers, are you not? Adventurers never stay in one place, for it is not who we are. We walk paths all our own, never truly beholden to any one nation or creed. So don't say goodbye, because we may, nay, we will meet again. You'll see, we'll become the most famous adventurers in Yanxia, and then we'll return to Eorzea and become famous here too. Everyone may know the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Warrior of Light, but just you wait. Years from now, they'll all be talking about the Doman Adventurers Guild. I'm looking forward to it. Grow strong, grow famous, lead the tales, little ones, and don't be like Ida's party. We must get going, but thank you again for making the arrangements. Take care, because you know that lesson that Ida's party taught us in early Realm Reborn? That still holds true, you know? Be careful. Be very, very careful. Don't die on me. If you die, I'll kill you. That's a joke. Right, we mustn't neglect our training. Find the heaviest freights and carry them to the horseward carriages. Horseward. Hold on a second. Okay. I just got a notification on my phone. It could have been something important, but nope. No, it was not. Miss Joriana, Miss Flamen, thank you for the cap. We'll take good care of them. This is cute. I knew it that this was going to be diabetes inducing. You think I'd be used to it by now, having to see your children off, but... Aw. Matching hats! What a sweet gesture from the Scions. I'm sure they will cherish them for years to come. Now, if you die on me, I'll Phoenix down your sorry bot just to strike you down myself. Yes, exactly. Now we can use Phoenix Downs outside of deep dungeons. So yes, we can do that. Where was this supposed to go again? The children told me you took them to see Flamen. I should speak with her as well. I have an idea about exchanging recipes via missives. Or perhaps even a wing pearl. Oh, nice. Good idea. Once I thought it's a barren wasteland that would never serve as a home for us. How wrong I was. Oh. The Mikote girl that was just always there. I think that's a good idea. Weren't you sick most of the way here? What? When we're on the ship, we'll have plenty of time to train. Oh. Oh dear. There's still a lot of work everyone has to do before we can leave. So let's play until then. So are we going to move the crates or what? Also, I gotta run Deep Dungeon with you anytime. Just gotta hop over to OCE. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. If sometime you're feeling up to it, then yeah, let's go. Is it true? You're all going back to Doma? Usually I do deep dungeons, like Heaven on High. I almost always do them solo. Like, for example, Heaven on High, I have never once tried doing it with a party. At least not yet. I know it will surely happen eventually, but up until now, I've only done it solo. And honestly, Heaven on High is way easier than Palace of the Dead. It's not even close. It's really, really easy in comparison. Well, not really easy in comparison, but easier. The children are delighted with their new hats. Miss Flamen could not have chosen a better gift. Preparations are proceeding apace. Basically, I just do the deep dungeons just as a challenge. Like a solo challenge. But I don't mind doing it with other people as well. Yeah, because you have more skills right away. Yeah, that too, but also from the design of the deep dungeon itself. You have much better and more useful commanders, and you also have Magicite. And Magicite is overpowered. It's really overpowered. It's not even just the skills. It's just the commanders and the Magicite just make it much easier, because Palace of the Dead, while it also has most of the same commanders, there are some that don't show up in Palace of the Dead, but do show up in Heaven on High, that make Heaven on High easier. Preparations are proceeding apace. Southbourne and the guild have finalized arrangements for the ship. So once we have finished here, we need only make our way south. And also, to do the story of Heaven on High, you only need to get to 430. Yeah, 430. While Palace of the Dead, you need to go all the way to 100. And goddamn, that sucks. 100. I did solo Palace of the Dead to 50, but because it always takes me so long just to do 10 floors, and it takes so much concentration and it's so nerve-wracking, I always get a headache every time I try. So I went to 450 and just stay there. I used Machinist and just stayed there. I'm not planning on touching it again. But Heaven on High, I'm more than willing to try again, because it's more fun for me anyway. And for Heaven on High, I'm actually using White Mage. And why? That's just kinda how it worked out. I just chose White Mage. I just chose to use White Mage at first, and then it just stayed that way. I haven't tried other jobs. But for Paladin, it's crazy how different it gets with Heaven on High, because you start with Clemency. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. I'm pretty sure with Warrior it's even easier. Because Warrior just heal, heal, heal. Possibly is better now because the Ether increased by 5 if every silver chest. Yeah, they nerfed Palace of the Dead, that's true. I haven't tried it yet with the nerf. But yeah, it's easier now because of that. And also, there are less mimics and less trap chests as well. I think that also applies. I'm not sure, but I think that was something that was nerfed too. Which I'm happy with, by the way. I'm happy with. Anything to nerf Palace of the Dead is a good nerf. As long as it's not an exaggeration, of course. As long as it's not exaggerated. And make it, you know, a cakewalk. Because it's not supposed to be a cakewalk. How many times have I thanked you, I wonder? Not enough, that much I know. Thank you, Joriana, from the bottom of my heart. You are and ever shall be a true friend to Doma and her people. Yay. I expect you will find yourself in the Enclave before us. So I pray you tell Kosakura that we shall join her soon. An ether pool boosts both by 10 after every 10 floors. Oh, yeah, that too. It used to be only 1, right? Now it's 10. Wow. That's really good too. Correct. Yep. That's also a pretty good idea because you need to do to get to 450 in Palace of the Dead to unlock Heaven on High. I don't know how it is for other deep dungeons, but I know that for Heaven on High you need to get to 450. So yeah, it's a good idea for people who want to try out other deep dungeons to make it easier to get through Palace of the Dead. Although for me, funnily enough, while I did get to see that it was locked behind 450, Heaven on High was locked behind 450 of Palace of the Dead. I want to do Palace of the Dead just for the story, which is basically my main motivator for literally everything in this game is story. Juliana, you are returned from Eorzea. If you get lucky, you can get enough pool to get a weapon in a single floor, 1 to 10. Oh yeah, true. They are homeward bound then. It comes as a relief to hear that there were no complications. Oh, and by the way, in Heaven on High, the bosses, at least up until level 50, the bosses are also easier. At least in my opinion, they're way easier. However, the 441 does have a mechanic that can make you stumble a little bit, but once you know how to deal with it, it's super easy. The 450 boss it's one of those bosses that don't have any markers or anything. You just have to watch for its movements, basically. Almost no cast bars and everything, you just have to watch the movements. But it's a type of enemy that has shown up a lot already in the game, so you don't really have to worry about it. Thank you for facilitating their return. I shall inform Lord Hien at the first opportunity. We have a mountain of work ahead of us, but with your help I am confident we can see it through. And I hope I can count on your assistance in the future as well. He takes an enclave. Nice. Juliana, Kami be praised. I was hoping you might pay us a visit. It is, as ever, an honor. Calm down. Once again, I must thank you for helping our brothers and sisters secure passage back home. With so many skilled craftsmen soon to be at our disposal, we of the Shazenkai are ready to proceed to the next stage of our plan to rebuild the Enclave. Which brings me to a rather delicate matter. Perhaps you will find it shameless, but circumstances being what they are, I see no other way. The reconstruction and revitalization of the Enclave cannot hope to succeed without the contributions of wealthy individuals, such as yourself. I understand if you wish to refuse outright, but I beg of you, please listen to our proposal in full before you decide. It's fine. The relic weapons in Realm Reborn require like 400,000 gil. I was more than happy to grind for that. Okay. Unless of course you need 1 million. 20 for both from chest and the boss clear plus 10. Yeah. It's very quick. For the sake of Doma and her people, I shall be glad to lend a hand. It's no bother really, let's hear it. What's in it for me? The third option sucks. It's no bother really, let's hear it. Thank you, Joriana. Shall endeavor to be brief. Where to begin? Of course. It is important that you understand the state of the Enclave at present. I'm sure you recall how everything was when you first arrived. Rubble in the street, buildings in ruin, and so forth. While we have made some superficial progress since the castle fell and Doma was liberated, the scars of the occupation are far from healed. Since antiquity, the kingdom of Doma has prospered from the gifts of the One River. The success of our agriculture and industry is intricately tied to our position here. Alas, in our struggle against the Guardians over the decades, much of what was built over centuries was lost. Fertile farmlands that once yielded produce for export were despoiled, and what little remained could barely feed our people. Our foreign rulers did not hesitate to impose their will on local industry as well. Not only were we forced to purchase goods from imperial concerns, regardless of quality or cost, but our merchants were also forced to sell their wares to Guardians at a loss, assuming they received compensation at all. While those dark days are behind us, many of our former trading partners are reluctant to engage us in trade agreements, for fear of the Empire's wrath. And so, for the most part, we must continue to fend for ourselves and craft what tools and so forth we require. Or so we would, had we the facilities. forgive me, it is not so dire as it may sound. Our problems may be many, but we are all wholly committed to the challenge before us. We are not unlike the Shazenso. I have I don't know why, but the Z just turns into a G. A G. The Z turns into a G. Like, if I say it too quickly, it just becomes Shazenso. But no, Shazenso. Shazenso. A hardy herb that can thrive in even the most inhospitable of conditions. I took inspiration from its strength and stubbornness when deciding upon a name for our organization, in fact. No matter the struggle, no matter the cost, the Shazenkai will do everything in its power to overcome every hurdle and rebuild this home of ours. Yay. Oh, please excuse my sudden fit of passion. It was most unbecoming. Anyway, I have spoken of the general state of the Enclave. Let us discuss more specific concerns. Though, having said that, it would be simpler if you were to see things with your own eyes. Please head to the work site north of the Aetheryte, and speak with Mitsuba. I shall join you shortly. Speak English. Don't let English fail thee. Oh, Yugiri. I wasn't expecting to see you here. We're looking for Kosetsu. He is with Yotsuyu, keeping close watch of her. Yes, quite close indeed. Yes, there. No. And what would you like us to purchase instead? You're tall. You're a Rugadin, I just realized. The Samuel L. Jackson quote, I think. Yeah, I was sort of kind of referencing it. I was kind of referencing that line. Yeah, it fits, yeah, but I was referencing that line. Like, speak English, goddammit. But yeah, I was thinking of that line. I was sort of referencing it. Sort of. Well, you're Joriana Hamuin, aren't you? You need a hot meal? Actually, she is here at my behest. I thought it would be best if a potential patron saw our efforts firsthand. If you would be so kind as to explain to her what you do. Oh, hoisting the burden onto me, are we? Very well, if you insist. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Mitsuba. Once upon a time I owned and operated the largest tavern in the Enclave. I had a hand in everything, from balancing the ledgers to stirring the cookpot. Owing to my expertise, I've been asked to oversee the work here, in the 10,000 stall. What are the other 9,999 stalls? Huh, that was the exact same look I gave Kozakura when she showed me this place. 10,000 stalls? By the kami, that's not even 10! But mark me, there will be. When we're through, this place will have on offer every imaginable cuisine. Just thinking about it's enough to set my heart racing, my mouth watering. Same here. As I explained earlier, however, trade, or lack thereof, is a major problem at present. We simply aren't getting enough shipments or consumables from outside Yansha, and so our people are forced to eat the same simple fare, day after day. However, once our negotiations with foreign concerns bear fruit, we should be able to exchange whatever surplus we produce for a wider variety of ingredients, bringing us closer to realizing Mitsuba's vision. This may seem like a silly goal to strive for, but by improving the quality of life for our people in a clear, understandable manner, we can motivate them to work harder and tackle more difficult tasks. Doma will not be rebuilt in a fortnight. We need every victory, however small. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Doma. With a bloody long road ahead of us, but we need only take it one step at a time. Whatever help you can contribute to the cause will be welcome. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, Mitsuba. We should head back to the Shazenkai and continue our conversation there, so as not to get in the way of their work. There is not too much left to explain, but if you would indulge me a little longer, I would be grateful. Not bad. Pity. The 10,000 stalls are but one example of what we hope to build here in the Enclave. Alas, it will take much time and effort. The 10,000 stalls are but one example of crap. Oh dear. And it will also take tremendous resources. Resources that I pray you will be willing to contribute. Raw materials, foodstuffs, linens, I don't know how to pronounce that, medicines, all this and more would be of use. Anything and everything you can afford to part with would be welcome. Furthermore, as a token of our appreciation, we will provide a small gratuity relative to the value of the items you relinquish. You can only place these items in a donation basket to my left. I will calculate the gratuity and pay you immediately. The Doman Enclave reconstruction commenced. Cool. Welcome to Doman Garbage Day! We now use the donation basket to contribute unneeded items to the Shasenkai. Huh. Oh. Rate 120%. Wow, that 42 gil. Can't I just donate gil directly? Had to be joking. What? Why not? Rate 120%. How much would... Only 3, wow. With a robbery. Oh hey, Nazi. I don't care. Oh, these give something? Tomato pie? Okay. I don't need any of these. Okay, I guess I need to go buy stuff. Can I not just... Okay. That's weird. Why can't I just put money? Like actual gil. Wait. What if... Does it count? It does. It's cool. Wait. Wait, what? Where did the other one go? I split. I just split. Where did the other one go? What? I used split. Where did the other one go? There should be one left. Oh. Oh man, that scared me. Oh, I can't use it. I can't use it here. Oh man. I can't use it. I can't use the Fantasia on here. Oh man, that would be so fun if I could use the Fantasia though. Okay. You're trying to encourage crafting at this point. Oh, yeah. Okay. What's something that I can buy for super cheap? I wonder. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need these. But, I don't know, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I just used some. I just used some elegant pieces. Mineral water is 4. Blackstone is 2. Okay, I'm not buying anything lower than 2, pretty sure. So can buy. Oh right. No, this isn't going to go well. How am I gonna do this? Do I just... I'm just gonna buy a ton. Like, why not? Oh, really? Oh, what? Really? I'm just gonna do this. This works, right? I hope it works. Everything one of these copper ores is just going to give me 1. Okay, now I just want to make sure that they actually accepted yours. Because it would be really, really funny if they didn't accept them. Also, I'd like to know what's the point of having an ether right there if I can't teleport there. This is just so dumb. I don't get it. What's the point of having an ether right there if I can't... It's just to use return. Yeah, it's just to use the return spell. I'm pretty sure. But I can't select the place, like I can't go there. That's dumb. And I don't like that. I'm gonna have to start having the return. You tuned to it? Yeah, I did. Of course, I just can't go there. I can't go to the enclave. I can't select the enclave here. I don't think I can select it. It's not in the options. I'm sure there's a way, I'm just not seeing the option for it, you know? And I can't click here, like it doesn't take me there. It's not clickable. I was only able to teleport there with the Aetheryte before because there was a quest that I could click here, and it took me to the map, to the Enclave map, but without the quest I can't click on it. Travel button in the bottom right? Travel button. Oh! Oh, I never used... I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think I've ever used this. Yeah, Dominant Enclave, there it is. Okay. Thank you, right. I've never used this before. Like, I didn't even know this was... I mean, I kinda... Yeah, I've never used this before. Okay, thank you, Riot. So weird though that I just can't go to the map normally. I have to go all that roundabout way. That's how controller players do it for the menu. Oh, yeah, I never use that. Okay, they do accept. On behalf of the Shazenkai, Juliana, thank you for your support. The proceeds from your contributions have already been used to great effect, but I will not have you take me at my word alone. I pray you pay a visit to Mitsuba of the 10,000 stalls. She should be glad to tell you of the progress that they have made. Okay. Good to see you again, Juliana. Kosakura tells me you've been quite generous of late. On behalf of all of us, thank you. As you can see, we've got the frames up now. Just the bones of what's to come, but perhaps it's easier than before to imagine how that stall over there will one day be a proper kitchen. Unfortunately, we've yet to address the poor supply issue. While it's true we've no shortage of rice and a few varieties of vegetables, Some river fish as well. There is little else of note. The land here has always been well suited to rice cultivation, and you can't blame a farmer for taking advantage of that, but a man can't live off rice and nothing else. Hunting was more viable in the past, but these days you can't go more than halfway down the road to the next village without tripping over a shikigami or worse. Not much game to be found at any rate, unless you're keen to try cooking kosher, and I'm not. Which leaves fish and whatever livestock we can raise on our own. It's not nearly enough to meet our needs. Ugh. Brother? Brother, can you stand? Speak to me! Oh dear, someone fell. From hunger. I have no strength to rise, brother. The void within my belly is all consuming. Leave me. Only the fire walker matters. The Buduga. The Buduga must thrive. My own vision grows dim, brothers. So distracted was I by the Lupin's lengthy lectures that I paid no heed to my growing hunger. I fear we are undone. Too far from the steppe have we come to return for rations. I have yet to see a single ship in the stronghold. Okay. What's going on? I say, you all look as though you're in dire need of a meal. We've got rice balls to spare if you like. You'll share with us your food. We would be eternally grateful. What are you wearing? Delicious! Delicious! I have emerged from dark into light and my full belly now basks in the sun. In shape and color it reminds me of booze, though it lacks any sort of filling. Booze? The Zela delicacy, I presume. A steamed dumpling or some such. They're a fair bit different, aye, but you can use all sorts of things as filling for rice ball. Miso flavored meat is one of my personal favorites, in fact. Unfortunately, we are having trouble securing a steady supply of meat at the moment. Unconscionable. Without meat, your bodies will not grow strong and robust. A Buduga who does not eat meat is no Buduga. The traders of the steppe are rich in that which you lack, and will gladly trade meat for your produce. In gratitude for your kindness, let us make introductions on your behalf. Well, that was convenient. Well, far be it from me to refuse. Wait until the Shazenkai hears about this. Our tribe, the Buzuga, will gladly give you all the meat that you desire. If you will give us the one you call Heian. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? You're asking a bit much. Sure, why not? It's funny. It's funny. It's a funny dialogue option. Why not? Why not? Be careful who hears this, Joriana. With Yugiri and Hakuro might not take kindly to your jests. Yeah, and Yugiri is just right there. Construction of the 10,000 stalls is proceeding apace, and talks with the traders of Reunion may soon lead to a wider variety of foodstuffs. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai in the construction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? We will see in the next episode of Doman Enclave Z. What about armor? Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh, cool. As for the Enclave, perhaps this map will give you a sense of how much progress we've made thus far, which is almost none. Oh, so I can do 441. Meh. Oh, I can give this one? Come on. cannot be sold. Very well then. I still remember why I have this though. Oh yeah, they're now glasses. This bunny crown was instrumental for my materia grind for the relic weapon. You have no idea. Okay, maybe we can go to... Maybe we can go to... No. What could I get from here again? I'm sure minions also give a lot, but I'm not going to risk it. Materia is another good way, yeah. Yeah, but I don't have that that much materia. I have this, I guess. Because usually whenever I get materia that's lower level, like below level 6, I just discard it. But I can totally get maybe 4 more materia, I guess. Honey. Let's go with honey now. I just go like wait, why am I doing that? 99. Well, now you can get paid for it. Yeah, but... let's see if I can... I wonder how long this is. Probably it's probably very long. It's probably quite a grind. Although maybe I have enough gil for it, I don't know. I will probably have to grind a bit. Wait a second. Oh, there's a weekly limit on donations. Oh, good. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. I was wondering if I could do it all, like, immediately right now. It goes up as you donate. Does it... Does it give more the higher level the armor is? The higher the level of the armor? I hope so. I believe so, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's try out Stone Visual. It's the fastest dungeon, I believe. Although this is probably not fast enough. Enemy gratuity goes up as well, to 100% at max. That's nice. Okay. I would discard it. I would usually just discard it immediately, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's nowhere near enough. This is a very, very small amount of stuff. So yeah, nowhere near enough. Very well. Wait, price? Oh, yes, yeah. Right, okay. But just go like this. Interesting that Mordona is all the way here. It's all sort of in order of what I have, right? And then Mordona is just all the way here in the back for some reason. Nope. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, yeah, no. This is our road to low level. Yeah, okay. There's the weekly budget there. Please inform you that we have made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave. I'm glad you were able to make all of this with the with the honey I gave you. And the copper ore. Owing to your many contributions, the 10,000 stalls have seen further development. Yay. Okay, so this is gonna be a very long grind. Okay, sure. My honey will be ready. Ta-da. Oh, interesting. This is 999, it's at max capacity. It shows up as a red dot there in the bottom. Ta-da. Okay then. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today, pretty much. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy 14 for a while. I'm gonna play Trails to Azure now. So yeah. I thought this was going to be something that I could do fairly quickly. I didn't know what it was going to be like or anything, but what's this? Oh. Huh. Cool. Yes. It's good to see this getting built slowly but surely. That would be awesome. Looking in on us. Nothing to worry about, as you can see. You're in the mood for miso soup. Today's your lucky day. This bueno has plenty of radish. A bit fancy, perhaps, but sometimes you've got to spoil yourself. There's Minfilia Ward there. A certain Knife King will surely know who that is. And, no. Where's the other one? Where's the other alt? It was here somewhere. Grahatia, there it is. That's your other one. Oh no. I want to recreate. Ah, okay, but it's fine. Commander just goes over it. Just jumps over. Wow. No collision there. Well, here. Yes. Oh, I can't get up there though. Okay. Feels like I should be able to get up there. Alright. Okay, I'm going to take a small break here, and I'll be right back. I'll be starting Trails to Azure. So yeah, BRB.